Okay, so next up we have ZenixX, who I believe was from Belgium. So this time I led, again with the Suicune, which is pretty standard, but also the Togekiss, because she had a Bisharp, and my Togekiss eats Bisharps up for breakfast. I really wanted to do that, but unfortunately she didn't lead with the Bisharp. I thought seeing my Arcanine with assuming it was the Intimidate lead, they might do that. But again, I forgot about Salamence being a possible Intimidate lead. I was kind of predicting there'd be a Gengar there. So in reality, maybe I should have chosen Kangaskhan first now, because then I could have faked out, but there you go. Didn't anticipate the Protect there at all, which was silly of me because it was kind of an obvious one given that I had a Fairy type out. But yeah, there's the Dazzling Gleam, which was aiming for the Salamence, but it's not going to do a lot to the Gengar. I did predict the Taunt though, so I went for a Snarl, which will hit the Gengar hard, relatively hard, but won't do a lot against. I mean, it wouldn't do a lot against the Salamence, but I didn't know whether it was special or physical at this stage. I thought it can't hurt. She does switch out though into a Moongus, and Sludge Bomb coming in from Gengar, which Togekiss will shrug off, but it does poison me, which is unfortunate. And the Dazzling Gleam, again, I didn't predict the switch there, so yeah, kind of an obvious move on my part, but I knew that Togekiss was fine, so yeah, I didn't predict the switch, but he did switch into something that was weak to Ice Beam, so that worked out alright. And yeah, it gets the Sludge Bomb onto Togekiss again. I presume it would have been a Spore from Goulet, but yeah, we never found out. And I do think Air Slash would have knocked him out anyway because it's a powerful Togekiss. And that Snarl miss was annoying because I could have got rid of the Gengar in one straight away then, and I would have been 3-2 up. But the Taunt does wear off. So that worked out alright. I wanted to get rid of the Gengar to avoid the Taunt, but it worked out okay in the end anyway because Protect from Salamence, I could bring in Kangaskhan, and before I Mega Evolve, I can fake out the Gengar, meaning that it won't be able to Taunt me because Taunt isn't priority like Fake Out. And Gengar, of course, doesn't have Prankster's ability, and then I can set up the Tailwind safely. The only thing that could have been bad there is if it protected, which it would have been a completely wasted turn there. Although he protected anyway, didn't he, the Salamence? So now I can Mega Evolve Kangaskhan safely. There we go. And with the Tailwind, I'll move first, and I can just go straight for Power Up Punch. Excuse me, which will double my attack, which is always nice. And it's super effective to boot. Salamence having just used Protect, I know that I've got a good chance of hitting it this turn. So straight for the Ice Beam. It does hang on though, which is impressive. I don't know whether it's EV'd to... Well, I don't know, mine's not a standard EV spread, so maybe it was just luck, I don't know. You never know what the other person's EV'd their Pokemon for, do you? Does go for the double edge though. Knocks out my Suicune, but given how much damage I did to him as well, it does knock himself out. And now I'm just coasting to victory. Arcanine can come in, so that if another close combat does come out from Terrakion, it's not going to do as much damage. And if he does use close combat again, his defenses will be halved, so I can knock him out with Arcanine. So again, the standard finish, but he decides to Protect for some reason. I'm guessing to stall out the Tailwind, because then he can close combat the Kangaskhan and then try and take out the Arcanine. But I think I've got enough PP to just keep on doing this until he runs out of Protect. But he doesn't Protect again, which is really odd. I think what's the point in protecting if I'm just going to knock you out the next turn? Try and stall out the Tailwind for the, because then you could try and knock out the Kangaskhan, but no. Nothing, didn't do that, so I end up winning, which is nice. Hooray.